So the crowd leaving the ground here now as the players and umpires get ready for the start of the second quarter. And just remember that for any of your audio and video copying needs or conversion needs, our friends at Carter Productions in George Street, Launceston, are the people to see. Our pictures today being brought to us by Arnie on the camera from Carter Productions. So just remember, audio and video, think Carter Productions in George Street, Launceston. Umpire tosses the ball in the air to get the second term away. Scramble develops once again in that centre circle. No one can get clean possession. Still no one can get clean possession. They clamber along the ground on hands and knees. South Launceston finally pick it up and kick it forward. Over the back of the pack it comes. Snavelled there quickly for them by Breward. So can South Launceston get a goal on the board here early in this second term? Back into the centre square goes the footy. Ball coming out there. It was Simmons, number 10 for Longford, trying to take possession, couldn't. And the resultant ball up. Plenty of players around the footy here at the throw up. The Longford ruckman taps it forward. Forward pocket, they fly, no one can control it, and it trickles out over the boundary line adjacent to the behind post. So the boundary umpire gets to do his work once again. Almost 4 minutes into this second term. And whistle here for the blood roar. We've got a Longford player coming off the ground. And he'll be replaced for Longford by number 13. Jacob McGrath comes on. And now the boundary umpire does his work down in the forward pocket. Longford deep into attack. going to get caught holding the footy there, I think, young man, and he did. So this will give South Launceston a chance to get the ball out of defence. Not a real good kick, but it's going to work all right because over the back it comes. Quickly swooping on it there, South Launceston, then pushed into the ground. The umpire thought about blowing it, or Gibson fell over that time with the footy. Slip sliding in this pocket where there is a little bit of surface water still on the ground there. Now they get it out, fire it down towards full forward, and it bounces through for a minor score. So that's the 5th behind for South Launceston. They still haven't got a major in this game. 5 minutes into the second quarter and still yet to kick a goal. The Bulldogs had plenty of possession of the footy around the ground, but they just haven't been able to get it up forward and convert to this stage. That is a massive kick by the Longford fullback. Again, boy, has he got a good boot on him. But the mark's been taken by South Launceston and they'll drive it back in. In it comes Gibson leading to the footy. He's got it on the second grab. The strong man got the headband on the golden locks, and now he'll line up 35 metres out of goal. Strong-bodied looking young man, Jock Gibson. So in he comes. Deliberate approach, gives himself plenty of space. Well, I think he's put it through for their first major. So been one of their better players, Gibson, and now he's got a goal in the grand final, their first goal in actual fact, and that brings them back within 4 points of the Tigers. South Launceston 1-5-11, trailing Longford 2-3-15, and we've gone a little over 6 minutes in quarter number 2. Long kick. Oh, that's a nice mark. He went to play on, then decided, no, that's probably not a good idea. That's Edmonds. Goes forward, looking for a teammate. Longford have got the numbers here, but they're going to get caught lateral, punch to the ground. Now Longford can get out and run through the agency of Baker. He in turn gives it off to Williams, who's streaking down the centre wing. Over the top he goes with the handball. Finds his teammate there, who's going to take a long shot right to the edge of the square. Longford on the ground, can't get the footy. South Launceston battling hard, close to the line. Longford keeping it alive. Umpire having a close look at things. Now he'll have to call for a ball up, I think. Yes, he will. So the ball up just some 15 metres out of goal, thrown high in the air. Longford tap it down. South Launceston shark the tap. Quick snap on goal. I think he's done it again. Who was it this time? Getting the congratulations. Number 29, I think, this time, has managed to put it through for Longford. Luke Walford, quick snap on goal. So, on the scoreboard at least, it's been all Longford in the last 10 minutes of play. 5-3-33, opening up a big gap now. 1-6-12 to South Launceston. Seven scoring shots by South, 8 by Longford, yet the difference on the scoreboard is 21 points. 12.5 minutes into the second quarter. Longford player just removed his South Launceston opponent here on the back edge of the centre square. Meantime, the mark's been taken by Jesse Arnold down at full forward for the Tigers. In he comes. Solid man. Ball's got a long way to the near side, and in fact cannons into the post in the finish to move Longford on to 5-4-34. South Launceston 1-6-12. So South Launceston goes short, bringing the ball out of defence. Bring it back around towards the wing. No one can take clean possession. Longford will on the ground. Get it out where quick hands once again by Simmons. Sees the ball kicked back out in front of goal for the Tigers. South Launceston in the right spot mark. They go to the far side. Can't get any across the face of goal, and the mark will be taken for them here by number 18, Bennett. He sees a teammate and finds him. He'll now go back in the forward pocket and line up for a shot at goal. No, he's found a short. Who can't take the mark, knocked away, swept out of there by Stone. Down to centre wing it comes again. Picked up by Williams, Jake Williams that was. There's a fair bit of fumbling going on again now as the players get rid of the nerves but get a little tireder. So it's not nervous fumbling now, I think it's the pace of the game fumbling, as they try to get possession of this ball and make something of it. Gibson, South Launceston, not happy with his Longford opponent there. Now it's picked up by South. Wheeling around Ben Tregurtha, hasn't been their worst player. Gets it in the middle. Leading in the race for the ball is Evans for Longford. Picks it up, kicks it down forward. South Launceston in the van, and they take the relieving mark in defence. Go to centre wing. Another mark to the Bulldogs. Quickly on once again. It's been their pattern of play, trying to get that ball moving and run Longford off their legs. Hasn't worked real well on the scoreboard yet, but as I said, the second half could well be a different story. South Launceston attack the footy with vigour. Try to get it out to a teammate. Can't. So that weird shape Aussie rules football, bouncing all over the place at weird angles. Kicked forward once again by Braden Rainbow. Little man there for South in Watson. Picks it up. He's beset upon by a pack of hungry tigers. And the ball's underneath. Umpire Atkins gets to do some work. No, he doesn't. Siren goes to end the second quarter. So the half-time break coming up, and at half-time, as we go to the scoreboard, we find the Tigers having a commanding lead at this stage. Longford 6-4-40, lead South Launceston 1-7-13 at half-time. Goal kickers for Longford to half-time. We've got 2 to Mitchell Bennett, 1 each to Thomas Baker Nicholas Laurie Lockwood, Mitchell Kruger and Luke Warford. And for South Launceston, their solitary goal kicker to half-time is number 10, the strong-bodied Jock Gibson. A little bit of a verbal altercation going on here between the two teams before they leave the ground. Forget about it, boys. There's one place you win a grand final, there's one place you win any sporting contest, and that's on the scoreboard. And you're well in front. So Longford, 6-4-40, South Launceston, 1-7-13. Zachary did. Zachary was in everything.
Yep, I had him. Murphy did a couple of nice things.
He did, yes. I have him.
Blake did.